Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. I hope you're enjoying this beautiful day. It actually happens to be one of my friend's birthdays today, so I thought I would treat you all and make his favorite ham salad. It's super simple to make, it tastes so good, and it's just wonderful. So stick around and see how I do it. So to make this ham salad, we're actually only going to be utilizing 4 whole ingredients. So what I have is some really nice ham. It's pre-sliced, but I'm actually going to whip this through a food processor to make it smooth. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. Just cut it into smaller pieces. Again, this is going to be kind of similar to a tuna salad or chicken salad. Next, we have some celery, and little pro tip here. I don't know about you, but sometimes I have celery that I forget about in the fridge until I find its liquefied form a little later on. But over the holidays, we decided, let's just cut this all up into sticks that we can snack on, or, from there we can just cut it up as we need. And we actually went through our whole stock of celery in a decent amount of time, so it all got used up and didn't go to waste. So if you have a problem forgetting your produce, that might be a little tip for you. And then we have some honey Dijon and some mayonnaise, and that's essentially it. I do season it with salt, pepper, and thyme, but that's it. Like I said, this is gonna be super fast and easy. So I met my friend G back in 2019. He was actually working at the same place that my dad was at the time, and my dad was wanting to put together a band, and this guy, he's a drummer. So my dad's like, hey, you want to get together and jam? I was like, yeah, sure. So they, along with some other people that we know, formed this little band. And my dad, he's my stepdad, but he heard me singing one night, and he's like, you guys got to meet this girl. Her voice is going to knock your socks off. So went over to play with this band and everything, and it was a lot of fun. We got to be pretty good friends right away. That band didn't last, as most bands don't, but we had fun for a bit of time, and then we decided to put together another one and contacted him and like, hey, would this be something you'd be interested in? So, we had this other band called Abby Psych, which was a lot of fun. And we got to be really good friends over the years. Unfortunately, as life happens and, lockdowns happen, we have been unable to see each other for a good period of time, but, we still keep in contact, which is nice. And I'm going to start off with about this much of my ham. It's already pre-sliced, which is kind of nice. And then I'm just going to cut it into squares just to make it a little bit easier for my food processor to handle, because you don't want to strain it too much when you're doing this. So in this particular recipe, I'm only using celery, but you can use onion as well. My friend G actually happened to be allergic to onion, so I made this particular recipe with just celery for him, and it was his absolute favorite. So this is what it looks like so far. I've done a little bit more than half the meat into my food processor just because it's a smaller bowl, and a couple of stalks of celery in there that I've diced up. So I'm just going to give this a whirl. Once you've finished whipping it through your food processor, it's going to look like this. It's okay if not all the pieces are uniform size. It's going to be delicious any which way. So I'm going to go ahead and add some mayonnaise to this. Alright, and then my honey Dijon. And I like the honey Dijon Dijon specifically because sometimes that mustard can be a little bit jarring or overpowering with the vinegar in it, and I find that the honey just tempers it down just a bit. Okay, then I'm gonna add some pepper. Some salt, not a whole lot because the ham's gonna be plenty salty on its own. And some thyme. And I like to rub the thyme between my fingers to help activate the oils in there, just to make that flavor a little bit more pronounced. And now we just mix it all up. Oh, that's a charming color. And here we have the final result. You can do this as a sandwich or on top of crackers. I'm actually having mine on a piece of gluten-free bread. It's really nice balance of savory and sweet. Again, that honey Dijon just balances things so nicely. So, to my friend G, happy birthday. I hope you had a fantastic day. And to everybody watching, thank you so much for joining me here today. Please like and subscribe and share with your friends. And we'll catch you next time. Bye.